So this is Valencia, this is my city, and today we're going to do a walkable tour of the center of the city. We're going to hit the market, we're going to hit the plazas, we're going to hit the park, we're going to hit the incredible City of Arts and Sciences. We're going to see it all. We're going to put in about 8 miles today, but I want you to come along because at the end you're going to see a list of everything that you can plug into your GPS and do this walk on your own, or you can just use this as a way to get to know the city. And there are going to be plenty of restaurant recommendations in this video, so you want to stay tuned. And we're going to use this plaza as the start of our tour, and we're also going to end up here later today. So grab your water bottle and let's go. And this is the Plaza de Ayuntamiento. It is one of my favorite places in the city. You can see here the Ayuntamiento itself, the town hall. You have a beautiful post office here in the plaza, and it's always lined with flower shops. The beautiful fountain that you have to see at night, it lights up different colors. If you have time, you want to sit here outside, order some jamón y queso, and it's a great place to people watch here on the square and have a great meal too. And if you look right down there, you'll see the train station of Valencia. And if you walk those 2 blocks to get there, this is what you're going to see. You'll see the outside of the train station. You'll see the beautiful inside of the train station. And then just right next to the train station, you're going to find this beautiful bull ring. And I think that's pretty cool. So make sure you take those 10 minutes to run down there and check out those 2 buildings. And if your schedule allows, be sure and make a reservation right up there on top of the building. That's called the Atenea Sky, and it's a great place to overlook the Plaza de Ayuntamiento, have a cocktail, and have some snacks. That's what we do here in Spain. And we made it to the Central Market, where you can find everything that you need. There are restaurants, there's food, there's, you name it, they got it. But outside is where the real buzz is in the city. You can see that there are restaurants and cafes and vendor stalls with everything. So not only when you come to the market do you need to be inside exploring, but you also need to be on the outside enjoying the Valencian way of life. This whole area is incredible. And let's not forget La Lonja de la Seda, which is the silk exchange here in Valencia. It is absolutely stunning and certainly worth your time. And this beautiful street connects the Plaza de Ayuntamiento with the Plaza de la Reina, and it is full of shops and restaurants. Here's one that you definitely want to take advantage of. It's called Sagardi, and it is pinchos from the Basque Country. Exceptional, and you will have a great time. Truly authentic Spanish cuisine. But you're certainly going to want to tuck down this side street because you're going to find 2 really interesting places. One is the Cafe Madrid, where they invented the Agua de Valencia, which is a cocktail that you don't want to miss here in Valencia. It's alcohol with a little splash of orange juice, but it was invented here at the Cafe Madrid in the 1950s. And then this building, I don't know the name of it. It has something to do with 2 waters, dos aguas, but this is my favorite building in all of Valencia. And if time allows, this will be your favorite tapas place in Valencia. It's called Esquinita Mia. It is phenomenal. We've eaten here several times and they never disappoint. So this is the Plaza de la Reina, or the Plaza of the Queen, another gathering site. You can see they have some stalls in the middle this weekend for another celebration, because there are endless celebrations in Spain. And the Catedral de Valencia in the back corner. The Cathedral of Valencia, you want to make sure that you'll visit that as well. And you can see that this particular plaza is lined with lots of places to eat, have a beverage, people watch, relax. It's a great spot. Okay, and the truth is, I'm standing in line for the cathedral because I've been before, but I got to show you something. It's just, I got to show you. Y'all, this is the altar in the cathedral. Just, wow. Absolutely amazing. Well, I'm not going to show you everything in the cathedral. I am going to show you this. That is the Holy Grail, or the Santo Grial. as they say here in Spain. And this is my favorite spot in the city. This is the Plaza de la Virgen, and it is just on the north side of Plaza de la Reina that we just saw. But it is beautiful, and we're gonna sit here for 45 minutes and just watch. I'm kidding, but we could, because the incredible architecture, the stone marble flooring in the plaza, this incredible fountain. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. And you have all these little cafes on the sidelines of the plaza where you can sit. There's actually great pizza right here. Watch the people just stare at these buildings for hours on end, because this is the heart of Valencia. So now we're leaving the Plaza de la Virgen and passing these little trees and going straight into the neighborhood of El Carmen. And you come to this cute little square here, and that blue and yellow building is one of my favorites in the city. It's just beautiful. And we are walking down the main street of El Carmen, and oftentimes you'll see decorations above the street because there's always a party here in Valencia, always a celebration. And I highly recommend that anytime you see a shaded spot with a table where you can sit and have a snack and a beverage, take advantage of it. And I also recommend that anytime you see a side street, take it. You want to get lost in this town. This is the one opportunity that I can tell you to get lost, and I really mean it, because that's the only real way that you're going to discover the city. And then at the end of the main street that took us from the Plaza de la Virgen through El Carmen neighborhood, we come to the Torres de Quart, which is one of the two gates that were part of the walled city. And if you see Mayan coffee right next to the tower, go in and order a bonbon. It will knock your socks off. It's an espresso that is poured over sweetened condensed milk. It doesn't get any better than that. And then we walk just a few blocks north of the tower, or the gate, and we get to Turia Park. This is that 9-kilometer long park that everybody flocks to. It is beautiful, perfect for walkers, for joggers, for runners, for those with dogs. If you want to sit and have a picnic, you can do everything in this park. And the bridges that you see as you walk through the park are just beautiful. So now we are standing in front of the Serranos Tower here on the north end of the center city of Valencia. This was built in the late 1300s, and it is incredible. We saw the other gate earlier, but as you're walking through Turia Park, you'll be able to see this from the park. Take a jump right out of the park in front of this tower, and you got to check it out. You can even go on top if you have the energy. We've already walked 4 miles today, y'all, so we're not going to go up to the top. We're saving it because we've got about 4 more miles to go on this walking tour. And when you're out and about, if you're lucky enough to pass this pan de queijo, which is right here behind me, camera's on tracker. So anyway, these are those little Brazilian cheese bread puffs that are incredible. You got to stop and try it. So don't forget when you're walking around the city to be sure and look up. I know you got to look at the ground because the sidewalks are uneven. Trust me on that one. But this is the coolest tower top you will ever see in your life. So as you're walking around exploring the city, just to mention, make sure you look up from time to time. You'll find some really cool things. And look, here's another one. I'm just saying, you got to try it. Woo! And some of these bridges that you pass as you walk through Turia Park, I tell you what, words don't even describe. And of course, we made it to the far east end of Turia Park, and we come to the absolutely incredible City of Arts and Sciences. And here you will find the Opera House first, right here as we're looking at it, absolutely incredible. And the Hemispherique, A little further down, we'll come to the largest aquarium in all of Europe, and that's the Oceanographique. And there's also an IMAX theater, a museum, there's a convention hall. This place is futuristic and it is amazing, and you can easily spend a couple of hours exploring the buildings, sitting and having a coffee. I'm big on sitting and people watching and just taking in the atmosphere, and I hope you are too. But this is a place that must be on your list as you're walking around and exploring Valencia. So this neighborhood, Gran Via, in between the City of Arts and Sciences where we just were and our ending point, is a really nice neighborhood. You'll find lots of restaurants, lots of bars, lots of cafes, and good shaded sidewalk in the summertime. And this place, Meat Market, it is our favorite steak restaurant in all of Valencia. It's that kind of steak restaurant that is for special occasions, but it is always exquisite, and the service is so personalized. Make sure you make a reservation far in advance, but this place is phenomenal. So we're going to stop, oops. So we are going to stop in about 10 minutes up here at the Mercado de Colón. You got to see it. Beautiful place to stop for a refreshing beverage before we wrap up the walking tour today. So this is the Mercado de Colón. It is an open air market full of restaurants, full of bars to have a cocktail, to have a coffee, to have a dessert. This is where we're going to certainly want to stop because we've walked about 7.5 miles so far, and we've only got 15 minutes left to go to our end point for the day. And if you just want a quick refreshment, come to Daniel. This place is exceptional. It's inside the Mercado de Colón, and you'll get an horchata here. And an horchata here is not the same as they are in Mexico. Here in Spain, they are made from tiger nuts. Guess what we're doing? We're looking up. And we're looking up, and after a really long day, we are approaching our home base. This is going to be the end. We're almost at the Plaza de Ayuntamiento. So I don't know about you, but I'm about dead. That was a little over 8 miles today, and it usually takes a few hours, but today it took a lot longer because I wanted to show you the inside of some of these fantastic sites as well as the outside. So we did so much. That was pretty much all of the sites for the center of Valencia. If you like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and maybe even ring that bell. You don't want to miss another video. I do these videos about living and traveling through Spain and a lot of Europe every 2 weeks, and you don't want to miss the next one. But this was a great day. Hope you had fun, and until the next time, see you later.